Welcome back, everybody. Wanted to do a quick video for you guys so you guys can check it out and take a look. This is what I have. I actually picked up Chien already. I spent so far 150 conchas. Those 150 conchas, I was able to pick up the Exorcist hammer. This is really nice to have. Wielder Chien using his skill triggers Mighty Roar, reducing all enemies attack by 10% and increasing all allies attack by 10%. This effect can be stacked up to 3 times and lasts until the end of the battle. So that's a 30% increase. Wow, that's huge. Yeah, so I'm super stoked about getting this leveled up. Everything else on him looks pretty good. Typical another SP hero. Getting him up there. He looks very similar to Callahan with some of the SP trees, retaliations, all that stuff like that. But let's get back to him and talk about him. Retaliation, solid sealed. I'd probably go for retaliation. Triggers 1 time every 1 second. I mean, that's huge. Ship armor, blitz attack, start to increases armor for 10 seconds. I'd probably go with emergency evasion because every time it goes under 50%, it lasts for 20 seconds, and then you go under 50% a lot. So you go over and then under, over and under, and have it last throughout the whole battle versus just 10% in the beginning. With these ones, I'd have to look a little bit more into going into it. The target when dealing damage, applies passive energy to target. I wouldn't go with Blade Evasion because it says applies passive energy to the target. So that to me sounds like it's only 1 target. And most likely if you're attacking, and then it's going to be on the tank because it's going to have the most aggro. So Blade Erosion doesn't look that enticing to me. When successfully applying a shield, increases the target ship's damage reduction. Light healing when receiving damage in this instance status, there's a 2% recovery HP equal to % of the attack. This can be triggered to attack up to 3 times and this effect can be triggered up to 3 times every 3 seconds. So this one might be kind of nice. 3 times every 3 seconds, so technically once every 1 second. Whereas shield protections, this effect can be stacked up to 10 times and triggered up to 1 time every 3 seconds. I would probably go with light healing, to be honest. It can be triggered 3 times every 3 seconds. So that's technically once every second. And this is 1 time every 3 seconds. Shield protections. This effect can be stacked up to 10 times. You could do 10 resistance. When successfully applying a shield, increases the target ship's. I don't know yet. Between shield protection and light healing, I'm not sure with the two. We can go down the skill level and talk about that more into a little bit more in-depth breakdown of Chien for leveling wise. But I'm just gonna do an overview of him. This is what it looks like here for one of his abilities. You guys can pause this at any time to take a look at his overall abilities. Here we go. Covers all enemies. Covers all allied ships with heavy barrier, reducing the damage for 5% for 5 seconds. I mean, that's huge. Wow. Yeah, I'm super stoked to level that up and get it up. I mean, I think I would even start using him at level 4, to be honest. I picked him up. I maxed him out to level 20 already. Probably be able to get him to level 4 and then start using him right away. So I'll make a second part of the video to do a bunch of testings on at least a level 4 for him. And then try to get him to 6. 6 doesn't look like a huge thing yet. It's just damage sharing ratios up to 40%. Protected power to 2 allied ship with the highest attacks. So the 2 highest ships protected for HP drops below 30% applies assistance sharing 40% of the damage. So that's pretty helpful. We'll see how good that is when we actually test it. But overall, even at level 4 stars, he looks really good. However, here's one of the things I want to catch you guys on, like keep you up or let you guys know on, is this. It's kind of weird. Most SP heroes don't need awakening, but for some reason he does. So you're gonna need 20 Eye of Aqua just to convert him, guys. So I think the math was 45. Or no, I think I need 45 total. 20 to awaken, 20 to awaken plus another 25 to fully get him to 30. I think that was it. That's what it was. So 45 to do the full thing, and then your whole awakening series thing. That's another whole shebang of materials to go through. So yeah, that's pretty much it on this one. Let me see what we can get for another one, just so you can take a look at it and we can level them up. 14. Give me 1 second to see. Let me see what the numbers are. Okay, so I will need a total of where is he? I would need a total of 60 to get him to level 4, 108 to get 5, and 168 to get him to level 6. So a total of 168 tokens to get him there. So basically that's getting him 3 times in here. I'm gonna get him one more time to see. Hopefully we can get him. I don't know. See how lucky we are with that one. I need to do this too, so at least we can get some of that going on. Oh, I know what to do. So here we go. We just do conscious. So we do 1 conch. That should activate this right here. So that's activated for her. I can echo conscious, consume, buying, buying all this stuff, and getting glim gushes will give you points. So I don't need anything else right now, so I'm gonna buy a pack. I have to buy a pack regardless, so I'm gonna buy 1 pack here just to get stuff up. Cumulative purchase. So they have cumulative purchase, which is nice. We'll cover that in another one. This is really nice. The Untamed Strength stuff, Kill Streak skin. I'd like to get that, but I don't know how much it's gonna cost. Let's cause nope, that's not it. Where is it? Limited offer. Here we go. Here, buy a 50 pack, 20 of these. Get some books. While we're doing this, I just wanted to cover. I think I might switch this back to a whole tank spec and just take out Dolores and put him in there and just do kind of tank and just have one Eric as the DPS, or I might use Ahab. We'll get into that and other things. Him dropping just got me really excited on picking up a bunch of stuff. And I get sidetracked so easily. Okay, anyways, here we go. Let's see if we can pick him up for less than what it is. Here we go. I think we lessen him. 50. Yep, so 3 in. I got some leftovers. Let's see what we can get here. Nope. Anything lucky? Nope. All right, so I did not get him again. I have to basically get him 2 more times. So that basically means 160 more of these conches to get him again. Oh, he is 13 days though. Okay, I didn't notice that. So he is 13 days. That's quite a bit of time, guys, to actually get him up to 6 stars. So you do have quite a bit of time to rack him up there. And I think I'm going to do that. Anyways, let's take a look at where he's at now. $64 badges. I need 168 to get him to 6 stars. So there you go, guys. Basically, 2 more of these guys will get him to 6 stars. That's what I said. 160 conches. If I get all of that. So now I'm going to have to start picking up these conches through this pack here, through the, not the cumulative, but the limited edition. I'm pretty sure they'll probably have it keep coming out throughout this week for him. This is pretty long too, so you'll have time to get all this stuff. Get him to rank 3, get him all these conches, 5, rank 6. So you have enough time to get all that stuff there. With him being in there for 13 days. Where's that box? I made a time offer. This one's round 13. And there's 21 hours left. So I think this will go to like round 14 or 15 maybe. But I bought up all the gleaming packs already, so I have to wait until it resets later tonight and pick up some more and get some more into there. But anyways, that's a short, quick look at Chien, the demon... What is it? Yep. Chien, the Demon Crusher. This is going to be the part 1, and stay tuned for part 2, guys. Super excited. Hopefully I get him the next day or two to give him a bunch of more trials. Remember, like and subscribe.